As you said, Ghana, you beat me qualify at the PM or 2026 World Cup. The most important thing is you beat me a winning game against Central African Republic and Morocco. Ken, Abanesa, because Obi Morocco, Okushia Central African Republic, I want to say, and Jane. Menya sure say Morocco national team Okushia Central African Republic. Omun sem trofo betina sia be analysis tintintin because omuti kuro mu no omuchiwa no mu de amount baba ni sa to the extent say sanka Blackstars based on your quality you crying your experience are your o check your players ne performance are omu bo with omu various club no na wo he say anka the same thing na yenhu a anka ye ne Central African Republic anka ni say ne Ghana ni bi anasensem tro ni bi atena se be analysis anka okata weni anim say ye kwhye 3 ye kwhye 4 nemum say Blackstars team na wo hona nkasa no untimi interest o mu bebre say o de o kra nyina ekwa kwhye team say chinchina achene on betime win game no e dia ma typical example was against Chad ye nyina anim say Chad ye bo boku e wo group ni ma na omuni points enti enim se ye kwa kotwa fa Chad so ye call ye no Chad 1 point omunya no group nim no omo de Ghana ni nyae sanka wo he Central African Republic o se ontimi qualify the entire group ni na Central African Republic we nya just one win enti anka o compare Central African Republic ne Ghana based on group no obi a performance omo ben Ghana quality wise omo ben Ghana enti anka game we ni se eye headache ma the senior national team. But because of Blackstars, your performance recently ninti no. Amanko for ewo daus kakra, ama you say untimi stick o neck out. Such enchina Blackstars ebe win. By Ken, the kind. Ene game na ye kwa kobono. Me enye line up na me kohe. Me kohe Blackstars style be no mebobo. Me kohe utado tactics me kohe 3 points. Me wojidie say Obi a opese Ghana qualify for World Cup bia no ade a wo kohwe na ye win say ye behye 1 ye behye 2 say ye behye 3 say ye babo a efe ye mbobo a efe me de me kwa kohwe no ye win me nkohwe wan na be say chance ye because say ye ma ye players akese ri nyina chance ye ni win a mfa so obi eni so entenye wan na be chance ye eye den ye be ya ye betime win eni ade a me kwa kohwe so the 3 points no ana ye ade a me wo interest ewu. By Ken, say you bet many 3 maximum points now. The first thing I mean when they say was say you see underrated Central African Republic for. The first thing I mean when they say was say you see underrated. Who tell you to the press conference now? Or say mistakes somewhere against Chad. Or more underrated no munye bi. O to do side to just say if it is so be for Blackstars no e ya ye babo match bia na overthink it. Ogina bro so and the moment I coach I better agile boost be no tie mistakes. Coach Otwado na can I say. So playing against Central African Republic as 3 maximum points were very important to the Ghana no. Me when they say any underrated. The moment I ba see akan obe underrated opponent no. And my performance no basa. Untimi bobo because e so utrim setting na ye ne kwa akobo no. Ye will be bia say no enti effort and what's the put it in no untimi put it in and affect your performance and you Blackstars a wama kwa koshia countries a onim se game we obia nipa dodo na nim se Blackstars e kwa kohye no and nam say underrated opponent no na opponent na shock ye enti se wo check African Cup of Nations qualify simple kra na ye kotimi koshia ni je obia nim se Ghana wo bibia say ni je ye underrated ni je na ni je a shock ye ye ba koshia Chad yenim say ye kwa Chad fie emfa ho ne picture ye kwa kosi akan ho no se Ghana ne Chad koba ye kwa underrated Chad no omo shock ye so what check 8 games a ye dikin abodada points a yetimi accumulate wo ho na aka 2 matches na yetimi qualify the World Cup na wo kobo Central African Republic mimi hu ni say the first thing ken ni see underrated sa team no most especially say Central African Republic akwa ye one sider anytime bia ye besia ni bia no ye struggle ansa ni ahye no enti me expect a Blackstars a ene ebo 4 omo underrated opponent no the maximum respect at the best team and friends at Central African Republic, you know. So to me respect your opponent ever bringing the best out of your players, the best out of the entire team. So the first thing I'm expecting, no, I say you underrate your opponent. The second thing, I the attitude that you be regular men. Okay, and you may be a warrior, I dear be a warrior, no. Say attitude that you approach say you man. So when you the right approach, the right attitude, the positive attitude that improve your performance. By some attitude, I poor towards a human be a way be ana. Untimi nya results na open no. It is a one utimi bobo. One under two opponents. Now side the positive attitude every rema some mindset na be rem no. Etimi boam ama utimi improve performance. Busa ho say edi enti na Ghana ko World Cup. Ye ko boy na wo ho ye ne Portugal boy. Do say ye lusu ye. But check the attitude ye the game no. Her performance head boy. Yakobo against a Korea for no. Check the attitude near the real game no. It mean improve your performance and you the needed results I pay. World Cup qualifiers I boy ya you call Mali. Na Ghana for do was saying and would you say you bet Marco winning Mali. By your way with a positive attitude and improve your performance and you kunya the best results. And it's what a key games I can see be a Ghana perform very well be an your attitude towards our match, no, positive. Walk up a who do a yakwa, yet me a performing ye piano, near the right and positive attitude. Much more dear being say a more deno, see the right attitude approaching game now, you not the right results. By say you could see a kind, na you could see a team and for attitude. Players no attitude name, I say, or my slow affect your performance, and say over football. Every football coach Becca Charles says, when you have the right attitude that. Adi di kan ebuane pani say enhance your performance. It is your players no Mohamed Kudus, Salisu, Jordan, Gideon Mensah se omu rage mi no mu kra a positive attitude that omu performance ni improve. Another important thing, another advantage of getting a positive attitude towards games here say time biano a facilitate learning. Se mu ye ku na mu approach game mu ye football team na obia attitude a positive obi esua de free ni yonko. Can you imagine say the game no Jordan or your captain Pate is senior player Kudus a star boy omo attitude ni a positive on the field that uye Isahaku na ubema ube show the same attitude. So we obi to say Zebo na ubobia ube show the same attitude because Pate na one na ebo no finfin wono na attitude ya positive. So we Antoine Semenyo na who say wo captain Jordan na you attitude ya positive we Antoine Semenyo our attitude be positive. But so the attitude of your players no poor. Obi to say Isahaku so if you bench never also be the same attitude no be. It is our attitude now make a positive attitude no. It me facilitate learning. So me expect a positive attitude in it. The third thing I'm expecting and then you say, Ken, you lose concentration, na you defend very well without the ball. Adia Bakwa have Blackstars recently. You see a kaya near lose concentration. The moment I lose concentration no, without the ball, and my defensive shape basta. And my consider goals be a miss of concede. So one of the major reasons why I say Boba, ye be real game na near consider go near say you lose concentration and acquire first to defend no poor. And can I say me perceive ye din komo kakra e hiame. Matches do I abo qualifiers ni no. Ya consider 6 goals. Can 6 goals na ya consider World Cup qualifiers no. Onim say a move 5. Meaning na no yankasi a mistake. And your opponent na beka say omo build up no ma die bi omo ye na ehu. 6 goals aya consider no apart from free kick na. Mafuta ebo say no. A move 5. Ya na ye poor abra ye defend. Ma me sha ase emfama. Ye ko Comoros ko concede 1 goal. Na kwaya ye fa so concede sa 1 goal against Comoros no. Wo sha ore be ho. Sanka ye ready afoma me. Comoros player no before say oba be goal no. Play 3 players from the senior national team. Where the first one no. Ghana players 3 against 1 Comoros player. Ye ntimi anjebo. Aye otwi for 3 nim. Ko wanim baako. Before say Osababa be shoot no. Another 3 players inside the penalty box. You say Jane man shoot ye. Enti against Comoros player baako. First one, the first move on the Ghana players 3. Ye ntimi an stop ne. Osadi real boxing on the Ghana players 3 yentimi an stop no an shoot to the say. Sabo we no. E ye poor defender dem Ghana e consider ye. Ye call Mali. Ye ko wini ye. By checking Dumbia go now or send it to Ghana no. Nature space I ye dem Dumbia. Ghana players 2 in front of your goalkeeper. Your players 3 behind Mali 2 players. And your players 2 women miensa womechi. And 2 players for Mali or my free. And a born never 2 Dumbia or Sunti. And also a loose marking from your senior national team. Check your goals are you consider against Central African Republic or Barbara Sports Stadium. You consider 3 goals. Where the first goal against Ghana, Mafuta go no. So we your coach now him say, "U defenders no omo recovery rate poor. Ye mo nko mani bebre. Ye go against Central African Republic or Barbara Stadium no. Just one pass, kudus ne kolusu ball, just one pass. Ye nya Mafuta or Xtra ne Jiku ana Salisu ana okoshe the first goal. The second goal reho krakeke Mafuta sade say no. Second goal no akoka Gideon Mensah against 2 Central African Republic players. Afina Salisu ne Jiku Eranio ye center backs no omakoken e kire say your recovery rate poor. And no take a game against Chad that you consider na no crowd na obu afu ye ne Chad go no it say similar to against Comoros there no and also one player your players ni bebre gina na ho anode ball ni na musa no ko shoot ye enti uyi Mafuta free kick no say na ye 6 goals I consider World Cup qualifiers ni na no a poor and loose defending from Ghana. So and the year crowd we are here 3 maximum points no ade ba ko me say players ni say on be defend very well. How one be mark your opponents. Number of spaces on be live in between the lines very important. Let's not forget say World Cup qualifiers na bono. Only 1 match per an away yentimi an consider goal. Ye game against Madagascar and Kwani Ekwa we are young consider goal. Dia Kenya Ekwa we be consider. Ye consider against Chad, Comoros and Mali. Enti Ekwa we are the likely will see lose ye be consider e ya na was so. And Central African Republic team no make us a Ghana was so say omo. But omo ball no a transitional game. Majority of omo players no omo chan team no. And omo a top and a player or there nim ho be ha again Mafuta. Enti omo che ball na and I'm say omo per transitional game no just one pass no na Mafuta na run it. Not just one run say obetimi abo. No etimi out trying your opponent no. Enti ade ba kwa me expecting you say. See my friend say Ghana, how are you be defending? Very important. Then again chances are you say no. Ye ne Chad game ni say her chances are semenyo say no. Me eno me ntimi fa blame nkomo utwad. Because the unya clear chances now say na enye coach baby a players never ball modru no. Enye chance bia na was a coach catch up. And few opportunities na be ban so was yet me utilize it because football dey again. Who take you moment no kill game no. Enti ene me die enye tactics. Enye hwan na be sha ase. Enye se boy be boss ye kobo boy efe anayen bobo efe me. Die me hwehwe ye se Ghana be wini. Si e be hye 1, si e be hye 2, si e be hye 3. And die e me kira asem si che na. Die hia na ye se Ghana be wini. Enti me die nyoma 4 we ade be ma Ghana e wini. Yen kwa underrate Central African Republic. Positive attitude. How are you be defending? And how are you be taking your chances? Yetimi make sure say sa nyoma 4 we nyina koya. Blackstars e be wini ene against Central African Republic.
Well, Kwame Dila. Ghana generally doing come on just beba. Minga ba Xtra Angel TV Wakra. Yeah. Those are yani and the one by Yasha.
Oh, great. This is Angel TV. Why you tam?
Yeah. The boss show.
Sound.
This is what yeah. We are back and the movie so we qualify.
Oh, okay.
Really. You bet you about do better 28 minutes in the first goal.
Okay. Me attitude towards the game a different crowd.
Now come make sure your man is the man in nearby game point in a quarter play our channel. Among one and a point to go. In as I away game, I say players no more focus, no more concentrating. Won't you reach to the other stage?
One say Abuajata. Sebi. Abuajata. Se wayem reset den. Na o koto se wayem re ontimi kra nsore nanse na oda fomu a sebi. Hu echen enso nyame ye. Ana. Dentia. Ontimi nya ohoyu. But odi no hu ene do toso. Sebi even cry say jata cry wakoto so wawu da ho no. E kasa ben wa usuro. What I say? No hu echen kraman a onanam fi.
Jata wawu da ho.
Ke usuro. Odi no hu nenam. Tio. Yan ye jata na ye tiase. Ene sebi say ya mre. But the only thing we can survive with a one I was saying to a month for so. Once we lose that, we become ordinary. Sebi say jata enye no hu a obi fa no be. See, I understand the point that we were good, today we are not. But one thing we should never lose. Esa ehuno I did to a month for so. See, right from day one, make a Blackstars and someone. Ken, I'm still maintaining the point to say. Seems to be why. And when you say you do whom but to Ghana force offer. If you want to go to the World Cup, let's say Central African Republic, and you feel Ukobo neutral grounds. Ghana for member players each and every one motivation as to why. Enkane World Cup. Now Africa the baku na ko. 82 and ye no 2 countries from Africa. Ye bossa 94 and ye na miensa. And 98 ye ko 98 World Cup. Ye say 5 African countries. And yeah, the 9.5 basically. 9 African countries. Say you qualifier, Sebi. Then what's the point in discussing the benefits of the World Cup?
Because when you don't qualify,
5 year qualifier, 5 countries. You qualified 2006, 2010, 2014, 2022. Say 9. 9 no. Se Central African Republic, se Comoros. Na no me na member country kudus de ntia World Cup ye important man wana. That is where we normally get it wrong. The positive attitude shouldn't start from the supporters. A players na attitude and never supporters no so enyan granche e dia tar boys nechi. Ngomana we need what I say. Recent years, why we are struggling, they say, Okakosha Blackstars ball most of the times. It won't say kind of when you're brecha in place in the park and also. But rather, I was a place any break, then it changes the supporters. So my attitude today is that, Maza, Kudus, Antoine Semenyo, Thomas Pate Jordan are you? Omunim passe, walk up, no, so mambo bia, omunimu guasi. Then the right thing to do is say, Min pese ye kwakobo Comoros. Na afe ya babet na kineben ebeka se ye here draw. Na draw no e nkofo ne first go na afe ye be if please get the results done. Senior na Ghana airport Chad. Ghana airport Mali 2 games way. Who the attitude of the players? In the Chad game we were like a mystical. They were just playing the game around. The ball could agro. Boys nani breya who says Somali game so mulusua. As someone to a monk World Cup, they were defending their heart out. That's the kind of attitude I want in this game. Send na show Musa Mali game no yelusua yetiate sa Januan as some of the boss Central African Republic. Get the result. Shall get 3 points. Na afei you can relax and play the Comoros game. And no star game no yabaha. Ya beka say a thank you gamer. Ya dem supporters no. Nefe, anything. Because me, I cannot tolerate the attitude. Ne yakwa Comoros. Na yaba bedi hun komo say, I will see a fair draw, I will see a young win. When you have the chance to do it. Ken, no kwase me woman say. Central African Republic for no. Omunyade. I will not take any excuses say Obie Wumbobo, Central African Republic, Omunyade. But you meet you. Who said first minute? Omushe go still now saying 3-1. I do 3-1. Libya for so Munyaro. Can now open India qualify you? Hey, no more day. Wow. Qualify for World Cup. Hey. Okay. Central African Republic, you know. The last time Omufa win against Lesotho, that's 1 year ago. Their last 9 games, Ken Omunye winibi. Wabo draw back will lose 8. In their last 9 games, we conceded 21 goals. We share 1 goal per. Okay, one way. Last 9, we share 1 per. Or the Boato nets back per. And we conceded 21. See, Nkwofono. If it's here da on be share Ghana 3 wa ha ma foot abebo hat trick wa ha no. Omo team no aba from crowd even getting the ball in the net they cannot do it. It means also mets na ha nyame adom o kire be discuss and nka Ghana was a different master. Tell the boys that the team they are going to meet, you know. Sebi teams in ketenkete bi a show mu inti yen e was ye de man to omo so. Now, how do you do this? Morocco, Asia Central African Republic, Algeria, share or more. Minimum say, on my level, no was roaching. Yeah, but I'm just saying something. Eh? Sad teams this year, Sanko for now. First 10 minutes, or then the ball never ball. I'm when we say, more. That is how you beat teams that are underdogs. Tio, Central African Republic, on by he will get minimum, offer points in your way. Name if you let them build confidence on me how and for confidence name more first 10-15 minutes we shall go crana born na echo so park na so no over when we say we are paying chino say paying here grano abache inti I mean bobo no control the game let them know say o me yankwada then you can carry the game on inti na Otuado so be 3 back so be 4 Auto big game be our point to be our 3 back. If it is say or ball Nigeria, away our 3 back no. Big game will be out to so auto a must win at the man and also say or Pedro be if our game no 3 back.
Okay.
Irrespective of the opponent. It's a simple so auto wait in 3. It's a simple so auto ebe pese on lose our game way. Oka careful game we mu no abepiki win against Comoros. It's a simple so say obey too, you know, on pen one say on person be consider go be too careful in the Central African Republic game. Say Ekoba say yenya turnovers ane ahye. Inti I am thinking say the first plan for this game is not to concede. Then we think about how we are going to score against them. Okay. Say I 3 backer. I'm still expecting Calibi Renchi on the right wing back. Left they say Gideon main son befa. So be 3 Jiku Jonas Ajete, of course. Alidu Waba, but Afe the Waba. So probably the coach will start him from the bench. Into Salisu Jiku Jonah Ajete. Then Zibo and a Thomas their partnership. They say, and no na ye say you for the meantime. And Zibo be key. And so ye says Zibo debi I may catch or say. Salis ebe yes I dey be chire one year consistency inti Zibo na ye man na fans no onye consistent mfama ye say dey ono kra no nyame adom no because about the right time enche ye be call World Cup into any opportunity to play in the World Cup inti the last time Ghana for BNG the partnership and say F5 party no. So we want to see continuity. Anyone Kudus Semenyo Jordan Ken Ore Kudus ne Semenyo bo premiership ni mua. Me share all the statistics that ever premiership so far best place omobo Kudus di shem Ebo Antoine Semenyo di shem. Most of the statistics 95% omo ya front three omo bobo pa anyone Semenyo Kudus Erling Haaland. It's say two of the best players in the front line our premiership. Two our Blackstars anymore. Okay. We need to see even 80% of what they give their clubs.
Okay. Merci baby. Na ya saba beto so ni ado sem. Digi bra that mo so far aya results no be ne koso Swatini elidi Angola 2-0. Almost Angola 2-0. Ethiopia elidi Guinea-Bissau 1-0. And Libya elidi Cape Verde 3-1. And they are the Hadrian. When you say because Cameroon elidi Mauritius so aya 1-0. Jama Cameroon Ekurusu. Libya and Cameroon na Ekurusu Cape Verde. So last one game no. The market very pressure the bombs. It's a commercial game.
Cape Verde qualify.
Still
yes.
Last game.
Yes, last game. Both.
That game na the boy, you know.
And no,
I didn't know the my cry. You can know the my and the failure of football. And I know some more tournament. And I said, "What do we 15 minutes and I go Maya?" Supporters are going to meet any tier players.
The last time we winning against Cameroon, they will feel. At the Kunti no money at Japan with TTC Park and so near. They realized that Oma qualified for the World Cup because some of them said the weakest team in their group is Swatini. Yes, and the last match of Bobo Fino near Swatini never bought. That is why they were happy.
Swatini lead Angola 2-0.
Yes.
Swatini now so in there. Angola is here.
But group one the weakest team group in one of the last.
Okay.
And the market Verde for the confidence. Omo boy Swatini will fear Kwadia by hook or crook. Also, we just have points and we qualify for World Cup, you know. And I am very sure and confident that they keep very well qualified. Ken, Ghana and Central African Republic. Me assure say the Ghana and Libya worry. Ghana and Libya how a year. Ghana and Central African Republic recent meetings. Blackstars winning, but I am not adding. ABI be 2-1. Me carry the African Cup of Nations qualifier. Before I go AFCON, Cote d'Ivoire. You bought Central African Republic. You show me 2-1. That was when my coach Raul Savoy. I be catch Ghana for say yes, sitting in a channel. Into your next AFCON, never the West Campoacha in the last one.
Okay, I'm also Angola for that Kabako. Also Daniel said Angola 2-1. It's 2-1.
Okay.
Against Swatini.
Okay. Into recent meetings, no, and the Ghana for your worried kaka. The last time I show my Baba Sports Stadium, you share 4, you win here. But almost share 3 goals. At the point, no more lead. I will go 2-1 up. It's possible to make me actually go. Yes, it's possible. But the woman say, Nipa no ma Central African Republic we Nipa no ma Central African Republic a bob baller. Ghana Shiana name we are doing the Maya, no. Ya cut time and again and saying, coaches in the magic the teams, no. When you get a good coach and found the players a world team, but me set them up in a way a very difficult to their opponent. In the Nipa no yes, German Central African Republic, and you coach a friend said Raul Savoy. Back in Raul Savoy last year, some kind of year around this time, October, and I won the last games at the man a year Central African Republic chrono. Only Morocco, home and away, Morocco sharing 9 after no, and no judge Juman the 2 honor. And a child for Coco Fano. If the Blackstars a Coco child, no, on a child coach. A brand child born and say I a board runner. And to the coach, I know my Central African Republic, we and I gonna show me we are Dano. On any power judgment to our free team. They appointed a new man from Ramefa national team. No, he's their former player. I know your coach. On your coach, be a maker or your top coach, and the more more kind be a broso. Debbie. Oye Juma of France in a 5th division team and Ghana Hanu say and Kono coach club. And yes, ya kwanya baba da ho your mind ba. Enti bra na bra be fa team no. Elonge and omudi team na hye nensa. since I will take you over, the best performance I have drawn against Mali national team no. I don't know more 0-0. This is not a side that I am that strong. I wasn't a problem the Magana Debbie. But almost recent meeting between Yan and Mono. And I'm an aqua BBO. The last 2 matches are all qualified and we're losing 2-0 Mienu. 2-0 Mienu. And I will lose. Comoros are sending 2-0. Madagascar are sending 2-0. And Blackstars has to do it. Ken, game in the bus on a neutral grounds. The TNS say I was say Ghana Blackstars an advantage. We be say about neutral grounds DBN to me and say yeah African Cup of Nations qualifier. Ghana and Niger was played in Morocco on a neutral grounds Blackstars and to me and say. And so what is the guarantee say we beat me akwa question? You be from that point or angle. Ube to me na ya adwene. But the woman say African Cup of Nations qualifier dey menu mienu gitum sa ankoye. But the idea no only to in China. World Cup qualifiers has been way better than how we performed. Our AFCON qualifiers anymore. It me expect to say Ghana Blackstars Igbo team are compared to the Blackstars a weaker on a neutral ground, sir. I was say Ghana and the image as the victor was only superior because team now only kwakobon onya the home fans. Emma Metaniki. Onya the supporters. On beba Metaniki no more ginger na man that kind of support.
Morocco crowd they mentioned say waiting in the Central African Republic.
Of course.
They mentioned because once Ghana for students were
yeah.
No more result meeting on the
yeah. And
you walk a crowd money.
And one thing about football is say teams me no share. Na you neutral grounds are. Team now also on only tanya support. Ghana Blackstars say a bigger chance in Central African Republic. And you can't tell me say even the Moroccan nationals on Beba Stadium no on Beba support the Central African Republic Debbie. They will support the Blackstars because only in Blackstars in Central African Republic. It's here born on neutral grounds now. I will say play to your advantage. Of course. It will say play to your advantage. That is number one. Number two. Ken, who you need power to assassin? I thought I know this guy will be to my wow. You said you almost show. Oh, pa. Unya ka krebi tu botoma. Unya 500 cities bi kwa show botoma ti mesi sa mood. And you will be necessary to catch you this cabin Debbie because unya ka crash you botoma nim said yet. It's also me or now Bobra. Na nema kon kind ma won twen to be too for because one say ahoche we eya. Ghana Blackstars players no. Omo nim how the World Cup feels. Ghana for the support and ebe Ghana for be no benefit from qualifying for the World Cup. But the woman say players no more principal actors no. Say back benefits e World Cup ni mu aken e omo ne bedi. Aside bonuses omo benya. Financial benefits na woman no. Yam say no nto nchen. Yan who players omo be si akan dia ma Ghana Blackstars e World Cup mu. Before joining the Blackstars, omo team na omo bompore bi mpo na e form. But when they got to the World Cup, omunya opportunity boy no mubo ni ye no. After the World Cup, omunya bigger moves, omunya better teams koko boy. It is a World Cup qualifier now your Blackstars player. And you be necessary able to for baby award draw no. You don't want to form any qualify for World Cup. Because benefits can see no now be. In 2006, with no disrespect, players be na ye nim so omo big to say John Penston at that time. Team ano Osiakan he was in Israel. After the World Cup, and when you move about the English Premier League, Bumbesi Akainema Fulham, and you through that. And oh boy, Yakobo Europa Cup finals in now. These are some of the things that World Cup debate me ayadi amount. Obianim Shea Crampono, Obianim Calvin Prince Boateng. Timana Obo. When they were relegated, Onya Akwenya Besi Akainema Ghana Blackstars, World Cup anymore. After the World Cup, Onya major move. Timon signed and he got a loan due to AC Milan. Eventually, AC Milan signed permanently. Emaniko Kosi Akainema Omo. It's your Blackstars players no. And in the World Cup, never be Omo Ankasa. And it will be free World Cup anymore. It's in your Ghana and even necessary catch. So when you are now both team to Central African Republic, shall not qualify for World Cup. You already know what the World Cup can do for your career. You don't need to be told. When you are feeling a baba system, any idea. And then the individual brilliance of certain players at our club, as I say, Black Stars. The India Semenyo goes that Ghana ni biaje the India. Because Semenyo ye Ghana ni. Ne Ghana ni na or ye fast or ye be dine say. Ye national team call up no be PM no ye fit and quadia. Obesia can the form no the only team no or the Ababa boy the Blackstars.
Okay.
It's individual brilliance they do all clubs. Now about Blackstars that's a ye who are Hanoma. Ghana for need some fast war. It will to be any selection. But Otoado I be you know. Passes never been unpacking to go so that's so much. Chances are will be creating and you Otoado never bought 7-11.
Well, you were saying other transfer because in check. You say around here, I used to find Otoado.